Right, let's see. Have we done it? Have we done it? Yeah, just checking out some DMCA free music there. What's up? Welcome back. Let me just make sure that everything seems to be working. Welcome back to the frickin' stream. The stream where I have no viewers, but where I'm just documenting my process of building this application. Since the last one, I was able to put in a little bit of work on this app and got it into a prototype that's like, I don't know, relatively functional. Definitely could be improved, but I think good enough to start playing around with some of the features and seeing what feels right. And using it on my phone on the Figma, Figma Mirror app. So yeah, welcome back. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back. Sorry, I'll silence my phone. And I don't know how long I'm going to go today, but I'm going to see what I can do to progress on this app design. And yeah, so let's just get into it. I'm also going to try to play some music, maybe, which means I'm going to have to pop on the old headphones. So just one moment here while I do that. The cans engaged. Yeah, so today I'm just working on app design. I was like setting up Streamlabs just a moment ago because I'm still new to this whole streaming thing. I am going to want to eventually, I will be doing my own sort of streaming kit. I've done these before in the past for a couple clients. They're pretty fun to make. They're relatively straightforward. It's really just graphic design stuff. But yeah, I can include that in a future stream. Yeah, hope everybody's having a great day. Sit back, relax. Let's get some music playing and let's jump into it. And I swear, if I get copyrighted on this, I don't know what I'm going to do because I have to have music. I saw there's a thing that you can do where you make it so that... sorry, that's loud. Where you make it so that your audio is recorded separately from the stream itself, which means that you know, the stream would end up being just me talking without any background music. I thought that was kind of weird because, well, honestly, I don't know. Because if I can get it to work, then I can just listen to my own music, which would be pretty rad. I don't know. For now, we'll just go with this. Should be royalty-free, DMCA-free. Also, I think that my my mouth probably doesn't match the audio, so let me see if I can fix that real quick. So let me just add this. Just, I know it's black right now. I'm just gonna make this real quick so that I can, boom, bada bing. Okay, now I have the full screen thing. Sorry, I had to start my screen for a little while there. I was going to just see if I can fix the audio. I don't know. Is it worth it? I'm also using this random streaming pack, so it was free on Twitch. So I mean, I don't know. I figured it was a good place to start. Be right back. We got the intermission. It's about halfway finished. Ending soon. It's not ending soon. I can tell you that much. All right, music's playing. Seems like the stream is working. Let's jump into it. All right. So here we have, yeah, this is just what I've worked on. As I explained in the last video, this is a application that I've been working on for sharing photos that are like not VSCO pics, not Instagram pics, but photos that you took the time to take the time to edit potentially, and that you're proud of and you want to share. I found that Flickr was all about photo storage and like, I don't know, it sort of starts to have kind of a corporate vibe. They're just trying to make a ton of money. 500px has had problems since day one. And it's just like there's this big gap. I'm like, where do I put all my photos? So I'm like, well, damn, let's just make it ourselves. Okay. So what I am attempting to do here, and I'll just go ahead and show you the prototype, but is be very photocentric, not focused on monetization at all right now. I just want to figure out a way that I could share photos with my friends, potentially, other people who shoot, whether it's digital or film, just as long as you end up with that digital file. And, you know, with some relevant camera info on the side. So if I reset this let's see, prototype, then I can show you kind of how it works. But, you know, this is our let's see, our tags here. So hopefully down the line I can click on them and we can get to that tag. That's a whole sort of screen that I haven't even started on. I've only started on this screen. This is the basis for the app, so I figured this is a good place to start. And I think what I'm going to do probably first today is try to make it so that I can get this prototype just a little bit more on point, meaning that when you tap the screen, all these elements push away. And let's see, how do I do this? Yeah, all the elements just push away, and then you end up with just the photo on the inside. And I'll just show you what I mean by that. That would mean something like this. All right, and then you just have the like buttons down here. Okay. I will continue to show you the prototype. Sorry, I'm getting distracted already. Again, I'm new to this whole streaming thing, so just figuring it out. All right, so if I click the comments here, we do have comments pulling out, and that is scrollable. So 2 scrollable elements. I don't have a click away yet for the comment section, but that's okay. All right, let's jump over here. So there's 2 different ways that I was thinking about prototyping this click and everything sort of vanishes thing. The first one being I could make it so that when you click when you click the middle of the screen, it moves to this frame. Oops, this frame. And I would keep all these inside of this frame, so it should be relatively straightforward, honestly, to do this. Just throw them in like that. But first, what I'm going to do is just make it so they're all perfectly sized, so they all come in at about the same pace. Oops. And yeah, to do this, I'm just going to use Smart Animate, which it's just pretty magical, honestly. I don't know how Figma does it. And let's just say that I will make this middle rectangle, the photo itself, I'll make that have an interaction up here. On tap, that's going to navigate to this. Oops. Kind of messed that up there. On tap, that's going to navigate to iPhone Pro X11. Boom. And this is going to be Smart Animate. So, let's see how this goes. Might work. Whoops. R to reset. Uh-oh, we did it. Damn, that was much easier than I expected. Okay, so coming back here, we'll make this one do the opposite. So on tap, that's going to take us to navigate to iPhone Pro X10, and that is Smart Animate. And boom. So that's pretty rad. We can see that that works pretty well. So this means that you could basically be scrolling through the photos up and down. And when you want to see more information about one, you just click. And it all just kind of slides in and out for you. Pretty sweet. But again, I want this app to be super photocentric. I mean, nothing really else matters. So this information is important because if you're a photographer, then you might find this stuff interesting. Especially, I brought in this element of like, what's the angle just for night photography, especially if you correlate that with where somebody is in the world. I did put a time here. I am Not sure if I want to add a date to that, but yeah, just to go through these elements real quick, I can show you. So ISO, aperture, this is the focal length, this is your shutter speed, which I think I need to edit this this little logo here to be I think a stopwatch is more like, nah, whatever. We're just not gonna mess with it right now. All right, I also have to watch my mouth. I just realized. Okay. The last 2 streams. Okay, so I've done one other stream, and that got demonetized on YouTube because I used copyrighted music. Because honestly, I got really sick of all the lo-fi that I was listening to, so that's why I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. And so yeah, I mean, I want to optimize for YouTube, of course. I'm not going to be making any money on these streams, but it would be nice to, you know, sort of play by the rules to begin with, at least. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to do next here? I mean, figuring out a way to make this scroll is important. Another thing I need to do is I think I need to resize these like buttons, and I can also show you here. I'll show you here. Sorry for the delay. Let's see if I do Figma Mirror, and then it says select a frame or component that is directly on the thing. Okay, and now if I turn my phone, this is so far away you can't see it. Maybe I can show you with my other webcam up here. So let's do, again, I'm still kind of figuring this whole thing out. Add a new source. New source, Logitech webcam. Add source. Cool. Done. And then I'm just going to duplicate this and say full screen Logitech. Whoops. And on full screen Logitech, that will mean that I do not have that, but I have, oh. Pardon me while I just figure out the Streamlabs stuff right now, y'all. Okay, so now I have 2. What's up? Uh-oh, there's a hat in the background. Not the cleanest my room's ever been. Okay, so check it out. This is what it looks like on a phone. Now, I know that that's like super out of focus, but I'm doing my best here, everybody. All right, so if I tap, everything goes away and comes back. But these like buttons down here are just so small, and I'm also trying to imagine, like, let's say I'm holding my phone like this. rid of that message. This is like almost hard to reach. I'm going to double tap. Is definitely something I'm planning to integrate. These are all the right size for me. And everything that these left side components, I can't over there. Those are looking pretty small. Here, I'll just put this on my stand here. Get this mask out of the way. So these are way too small to touch. These you don't have to touch. You can see that this scrolls, which is pretty cool. And then the comment section does work. I do need to update that as well, but that's all right. So yeah, let's go ahead and go in and fix that comment section for now, and then we can work on the size of those buttons in just a moment. Okay, let's see if I can transition back to my live scene. Wow. Oh, there's OBS. Like I said, I'm still figuring this out. Okay. Boom. All right. So this, and I can also, I just was thinking about how do I make this scrollable? We can definitely do that. And I can show you how I made other things scrollable if anybody's interested. One viewer, welcome to the stream, yo. We're working on designing an app for photos right now. So to do what we want to do, we're just gonna get rid of all these things. What I'm doing in my design here, and I'm like pretty detail oriented almost to a fault, I'll say. I'm making everything a component because why not, really? I mean, the technology is available to use, and it seems like that's gonna sort of be the best way to go. So as you can see, my right side of the UI, that is a component. So I just plop that in there. Now what's cool is, let's say I want to change, I don't know, let's say I want to change this focal length logo or icon. I want to make it long like this. I don't know, just for fun. But now you can see that's going to be reflected there. If I Control Z that, it's going to go back to normal. Okay. So we have that. There is a bit of an issue here with this black overlay not actually covering the text. On a bright photo, this could be a bit of a different story. So let's just check that out for a second. We can use this plugin called Unsplash. Everybody knows Unsplash, but it is a great plugin. Let's say we want architecture. Hopefully something brighter will pop up. I mean, I guess that's pretty on point for what I'm saying. It's not very readable. It looks pretty cool because it's close, but what the hell just happened there? Maybe if we click this minimal button. Boom. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm trying to say. So in this case, we're just getting basically zero legibility on these this text. So, there's a couple different things we can do, but let's just try dragging this out. 176 should be the width. And that's already looking way better, so cool beans. Let's just stick with that for now. And you can see it's reflected here as well. So again, using components is just the way to go. And as you can tell, I'm kind of organizing these in a sense that it goes from your base component to a collection of these components right here. And these are all sort of linked to this base. So if I want to change, like, if if I want to change the color of the stroke to be red. Every single thing is going to have a red stroke now. Okay. I know this is pretty boring in some ways, but once you sort of sit in these programs for hours and hours and hours, it can be pretty exciting. So let's just change these hashtags. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, but that's kind of it's kind of the way I am, and it seems to work for me when I'm doing UI stuff. So only just one thing at a time, bounce around, and we're good. All right, so let's just add another like NYC, hashtag NYC. And let's do hashtag Gotham. Kind of looks like Gotham, I guess. And then let's do Windows. All right. This is starting to look like it might be an issue with the length of some of these hashtags. So there is a way to resize this. We will come back to that. It can be kind of annoying and I don't want to deal with it right now. So we'll deal with it later. No biggie. All right, so for our comments section, we're going to bring over this UI element as well. And that is going to 1, 2, 7. And you'll see as I continue to make these videos, spend a lot of time just doing math. Simple math, but there's a lot of ways to make it easier on yourself. But when it comes down to it, it's just, if you want to be sort of pixel perfect or designed for development, math is your friend. All right, bring in this top element here. Cool. And then we'll whoa. Escape. Oops. And then we'll bring in this left side element. Now this is going to be completely off the screen, but that is a good thing because we are trying to animate this, and having animations in your prototype makes a difference. And just trust me when I say that, because animations end up being a big part of your app design, the way that sort of you flow through it. So all right, it looks like we have found success in doing that. So now if we click, things go away, they come in, they go away, they come in. That's good. We've already showed you that. However, it looks like our hearts are falling behind one of the shadows here. All right. Comments. Everything slides over. Now, there's something to be said about, is it important for this information to be shown that's over on the left side? Maybe. For example, is there any reason to move the person's name off? Probably not. So let me just come over here. And since we did put that into the app, and is there any reason to get rid of these buttons? I think they're not important, so we will get rid of those. But let's keep this here because maybe you're writing a comment and you want to go, great shot, Janice, for example. All right, so we come back and reset it. And this is all just part of the, process here. So coming in and playing around with these concepts is, in some ways, it kind of feels like a waste of time. And I want to show you that I do have my phone just sitting here. Or let's see, full screen. I do have my, wait a minute. Okay. I do have my phone just sitting right here, and I can just like play with the app. Cool. Cool, I think. So let's try to make this scrollable with some other photos. By the way, I want to just... Oh, dope fit. What's up, Tyler? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, welcome back. You know, I don't know how long you've been here, but we've been stayed up last night working on this for a little while. Didn't want to do too much without documenting it through the stream. So here we are. We're back. We're making this SHIT scrollable. Again, as you can see, I'll just sort of show you how scrolling works real quick. Basically, what you want to do is you just create a frame using your frame tool like this, and then you want to have another sort of frame, I would say, and I'm going to use a component here so that I can edit it without having to dig into this little, because this is a frame. And I can move this within the frame, which is what happens when you scroll. But in order to be able to edit what's in here more easily, I'll just have it on the outside. And then anything that I do here will be reflected. If I say dog, that's going to be reflected. Or if I change this to say Batman. Okay. Oops. Save me a click. Oh. Right? Okay, let's make all that go back to normal. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the background of this whole thing a frame. Let's see, do I want to make this a component? This is sometimes where things get weird. It's like, do I want to make it a component? I think I usually do. So that any changes are... Yeah, let's make it a component. Okay, so we'll take this here. That becomes a component when I click that button. So this is just going to be photos. Or let's see, photo frame. Okay, so photo frame. Put that back inside here. I can just set this to 0, 0. All right. And within this photo frame is actually going to be this photo, but then duplicate, 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 duplicate. And we're gonna hit that mother frickin' unsplash once again. And we will just do, let's do random, see what happens. Oh. Okay, gotta remember how to do this again. Oh, what the? We done really did it this time. All right. So I guess you have to keep them selected. Insert random. Sorry, I didn't show you any of that because I forgot I forgot to change the stream back to my desktop view. I don't really know what to say. I'll try to repeat what I just mentioned. So basically we're gonna have our photo frame component here, and this will be our photo collection. Maybe it'll be easier to understand if I do this anyway. So if I take this photo collection, I want it in the photo frame. And I want this to clip content. Okay, and then now if I click the photo frame, and I go to prototype, scrolling behavior, vertical scrolling. Okay, and now that's in the background here. Let's see what happens if I reset. Okay, that's cool. This background needs to be changed to our photo frame. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Houston, we have a problem. Escape button. All right, we're back. Okay, so I got rid of that, and we'll just put this in. X0, Y0. Would I say streaming is helping me be more productive? Yeah, I would, honestly. I think that I'm like, when I'm streaming, I'm forced to stay focused on the task at hand. Plus, it gives me like another layer of something that I feel like I'm doing. Also, I like the idea of documenting my process here, because as I learn, people can maybe learn from that. And yeah, it also just gives me a feeling of gotta hop online and drive toward what I would like to be doing, which is sort of sharing these processes and this information to many more people than just myself. So yes, I would say yes. And I absolutely hate Instagram. It just intimidates the hell out of me. And I would like to like share progress there in a way, but I feel like Twitch is just more raw. Streaming is more raw. If I want to come back and take these clips and edit them together, then I can do that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the answer is yes. So see, now this is sick. So we already have somewhat of a functional feeling application. I will say this transition needs to The mustache. Yeah, it's giving me extra powers. On top, this is going to navigate to X Pro 10. That is going to smart animate. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we have interesting. Not really sure what's going on here. It should be animating so this should do the opposite. Navigate to X Pro X11 and smart animate. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not sure what's happening. I don't know why we're going instant. Even dissolve isn't working. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll work on my phone. I don't know. I am not sure why that's not working the way it should, but that's okay. Something I am just thinking about right now is, do I want to I can make this background not black. Make it more of like an overlay. So this would be 80%, which does mean I'd have to change this transition from 80% black to whatever it goes to. I think that's kind of cool though, because then you don't lose your sense of looking at the photo itself. I'll try it out. Okay. Yeah, that's sick. Now the question is there a way to make these? Share your screen again. Sharing the screen. Nothing wrong with this, guys. Just gotta hit the Google sometimes. Let's look up how to make snappy Figma scrolling. I think it's called snappy scrolling. Figma, paging.
Today, you're going to learn all about...
I don't know. Seems like it might be a little bit far-fetched. Super sick. Thanks, broski. So, I guess there are some limitations when it comes to Figma. For example, I could do... something that I was thinking about with this app is that I want to make it so that a photo collection could be uploaded. I mean, maybe that's just not good for the initial version. But I would want everything to be sort of like snappy scrolling. I don't really know what it's actually called. But basically the way that on TikTok, for example, you scroll and it sort of magnets itself into place. As you can see right now, scrolling is loosey-goosey and doesn't really make a difference where you scroll from. So it'd be nice if when I scroll down it stopped here. When I scroll down it stopped there. And then if I scrolled across, this could be a collection. Alright, let's go ahead and make this the same as its opposite side. And I guess we'll just make all of these go from 80% to 0. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. All right. Back for just a moment. I'll have to leave in just another moment, but I will be back again. All right. And I'm going to edit this real quick. Let's do properties. Let's see, filters. Add a LUT. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit crispier. Add one more filter just for sharpening. Sharpened. And and we'll do one more filter just for a little bit of contrast. Let's see here. Color correction should have it. Yep. Boom. Wicked. Sweet. Alright, we're feeling better about that. Right on. Set a 4-minute timer. Okay, let's see what else we need to work on here. A lot of stuff, honestly. But let us... Let's fix this little focal length diddly. That, and I'll add a little ellipse. Shift X to switch that stroke. Center it to make it white. And let's see if I copy paste this, then I come in, add more points. Now we can subtract that from our circle shape. Whoa. What? That's backwards? Aha. That is backwards, okay. That might have been the best way to do it to begin with, but that's alright. It's figured out somehow. And then we'll just make sure that this bad boy is centered in our 7766. Okay. Get rid of that. Replace it with this. Alright, we can also try to make these likes bigger. The way that I did these, figure out the prototyping for these likes was like incredibly confusing, but we can figure it out. So looks like what I did, as I said, if you click on this heart, then we're going to show an overlay, which is just this. Okay, that's good. Not too hard. And then this comment section, open overlay, and then, yes, let's add close when clicking outside. Good, good. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Here we go. And we're back. Sorry for the delay. Had to grab a little sweater as well. In case you're curious, yes, I just had to go get my laundry from the laundry room in my building. Alright, such is life. It's just the way it goes. Let's see, where did we leave off? Now, let me turn this camera a little bit. That's better. Now you can see my multivitamin in the background. Let's pop one of them. Just for fun. Alright. Multivites. Today we have the Nature Made Multi Complete. Hell yeah. Shout out to my one viewer. I think it's Tyler. Shout out to you. Might get a couple more viewers on YouTube. Alright. What were we working on? We were working on this heart thing, which we're using overlays to create this effect. When you click on it again. Okay, so let's just double check that if I click comment and I click away. Interesting. So maybe no. Did not mean to do that. Open overlay. Okay. And then if I, let's say, not sure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really just not sure on this one. But that's all right. You know, we'll make it happen. Bingo. Now we want to keep this as a multiple of 8. Just kind of good practice. So 8 times 4 is 32. Is that right? 8 times 5 is 40. I know that. I know that. It's so annoying how there's like a delay. I wonder if I can fix it. Settings. Filters. Add filter. Cancel. Done. Once again, I've done it once again. I never clicked on the button that makes it so you can see the screen. So sorry about that. All I was doing was resizing these heart things. We'll get into that in just a moment. I am just adding a delay here. How do I? Oh. Strange. Just trying to figure out this delay thing real quick, y'all. I guess that's why we can do this. Oh, sync offset. It's literally been there the whole time. La. Ba. Alright, now please excuse me while I absolutely make this super annoying, but so it goes. I gotta check my work. So make this super annoying, but so it goes. I gotta check my work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's quite the delay. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I'm close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's quite the delay. All right, that should be good. Don't mind me, I'm 3 viewers. Hey, welcome to the stream. All right, sorry, I'm just playing around with my audio settings. Yeah, today we are working on some UI design stuff. Yeah, so what we're working on right now is an app that for sharing photos. So as you can see, if I just reset this prototype and fix this real quick, this app is all about sharing photos in a way that oh, excuse me, let's try again. Welcome to the stream. This is my second stream ever, so I'm figuring it out, learning here. Yeah, designing an app for sharing photos. I was frustrated with Instagram, 500px, Flickr. I thought it would be cool if there was something that was photo forward. Couldn't find anything, so I said, well, damn, I know how to design an app. Let's do it. So as you can see here, oops. If we click, then everything goes away. But basically, we can look at our hashtags. We can look at our information here. I just realized that I figured out the issue with our animation. There we go. So yeah, this is our early prototype, and just moving through the paces here, going through the motions as it were, and you know, seeing where we'll end up. So yeah, I was working on the comments, and I'm working on this like button. There's also if I click here, we have a comment section that's scrollable. We will be developing this in Flutter. If you have any questions, please just drop them in the comments. I'm free to respond to anything, and I can help you out with any issues you have. Talk about plugins, really whatever you want. So yeah, there's a bunch of other things that we have to work on, so I think that I'm pretty happy with this. I was just working on resizing this like button, because what I can do is I can go on my phone here, my trusty phone, and I can go to this app called Figma Mirror, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So, if I turn this sideways and I go to the right frame, you can see that this app is like, feels functional basically from the standpoint. Everything is scrolling and working. I know it's out of focus and I do apologize for that, but just to give you an idea that it does work. And I can scroll through the photos, although they're not going to render on this main screen. Interesting. So yeah, and I'd be curious what happens if I press the comments button. Yeah. So yeah, something that I was just thinking about working on was getting this like button to be bigger, all these buttons to be bigger. The sharing sequence needs to happen. There's a lot of improvements to be had so far. So yep, that's it. Look out the window here and we'll just switch back to the live scene. All right. Thank you for joining. Please sit back, relax, stay a while, watch me just figure this thing out, really. And please do let me know if this is the kind of content you're interested in. If you want something else, leave it in the comments as well. I do all kinds of stuff, whether it's app design, branding, animation. I'm going to be designing my Twitch overlays very soon. Play some video games from time to time. I've been pretty into chess lately. I know that's all the rage. But yeah, I found my way into it as well. So that's been pretty fun. Let's just go 32 on this and see what happens. I am using an 8 pixel grid. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Just going through this prototype and looking at whether I like the even having the like button in the corner. I think it might be better off as just part of the bottom. I think it might be better off as just part of the bottom thingy. Let's try it. Okay, so I think that maybe these hashtags could move over a little bit just to make some more room for the like button on the right. Hello to whoever just joined. Thanks for joining. We're designing an app. Pretty fun stuff for sharing photos. And right now I'm just figuring out how this bottom bar is going to look and making the liking process feel comfortable and fun. Let's bring those up. And this seems like it could be a little bit shorter. Let's just go. I mean, do we really need more than how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's 25 characters. I think that's okay. And the width is 256, so that's pleasant. Perfect. And then we have our hashtags, which are in a 40 pixel frame, height-wise speaking. Height speaking wise. What is this? What am I clicking on now? Just seemed too close to the edge for from an ergonomic standpoint. So let's just bring him in a little bit, see how that feels. I don't know. I think there ideally would be a little bit more attention brought to the like button here. Also, I need to fix the overlay now. Bingo. Whoa. All right. Let's get up into this left side thing and see what the heck is going on, because it is just way too small. It looks rad. I love this typeface. It's I use it on so many projects of all kinds. Excuse me, I'll have a sip. It just looks too small. I'll show you on the screen here. Is 375 divisible by 8? No. Okay. That's alright. Let's just open one of my favorite plugins, Roundit. Click this. Oh, the width is 176. The height is 375. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. 22. Seeing that, ladies and gentlemen, all of the people out there. All right. Uh-oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was narrating my experience with these buttons. Again, making mistakes. Still my first stream. This like button felt pretty comfortable to click. I think that double clicking to like is just ultimately the winning idea. I mean, everything has it at this point, so it's almost intuitive as a feature. But I will say these buttons don't even feel like buttons, so we're gonna try to fix that. And they're size 12 font, so let's go size 18. They're also too small vertically speaking, so maybe we make them 24. And this is size 18. And that's also a 24 pixel tall thing. And then they're 8 pixels apart. These should be the same size. And they come down 1. See, the question is, where do I get settings into this thing? I mean, I could do like a rotary thing where this plus button is not for posting a new photo, but it instead is a menu pop out. And, you know, there's something that I really like that I saw recently that we could implement, which is this website. Great band, too, by the way. One of my favorites of all time. This hamburger menu up here. Look at that. Is that not just, like, amazing? And look, they're all rainbow. Oh, it's so nice. Yep. What runs it? This plugin's awesome. I just got it the other day. It works most of the time, so we'll see. We'll see if it works on this website. But this usually will show you like what like website builder it's using, what it's hosting on. Like CDN, I think is the right word for that. I'm not super expert on web stuff at all, but I do my best. Sometimes the wheel just spins forever, so bear with me while we wait. Okay, so instead of that, we're just going to inspect it. And we are on Shopify CDN. We can just go, well, actually it doesn't matter. I'm getting carried away because I want to see what theme this is, but we can inspect this. Anyhow, not important at all. That's what's important right there. That's what we're going for. So, yeah, we can maybe do that. Just throwing it out there. I can maybe go through some of the other stuff that I'm working on. So, because I think I need to step away from this and move to something else just for a moment. So I am doing my best to develop a Hype Machine app for the Windows environment. There's this really amazing one on Mac OS, but nothing for Windows. And yeah, like Hype Machine, well, I'll just say Hype Machine is truly one of my favorite products of all time. Not because it's the most beautiful thing ever, because it really isn't, but it is functional and it works well design-wise. But, I mean, the product itself, what it does, is really pretty amazing. And quick plug, it basically just conglomerates music blogs around the web to post on here, and then things get voted up and voted down, and it's awesome. So yeah, I just started laying out some of the stuff here. These are like different screens that we'll need. Yeah. And then I had what's under here. This is, I think, called Swabby. It is and if Tyler's still in, he can vouch to this, maybe in the chat, but no need. The idea is music sharing that music sharing for the sake of sharing music. We noticed that there is a lot of people that post songs on their Instagram story, songs on their Snapchat story, and there are lots of music blogs out there, but they tend to be sort of bigger organizations of multiple people kind of thing. And Tyler, who I do a lot of design work with and who was on the stream earlier, or at least following along, he and I sent each other a lot of music, and we were wondering, why can't there just be an app where you post your favorite songs and you can kind of just flip through and find what other people are posting? And so that's where this whole idea came together. Yeah, it's called Swabby. A big part of it that was exciting was to have I think it's called Cover Roll, as the old Apple iPod style. Let's see, what's this called? Looks like a carousel. Anyhow, kind of bring that vibe back a little bit maybe. So yeah, not really much progress here. This is what Tyler did previously. It definitely accomplishes sort of what is needed, but it's just missing a lot of polish and refinement. And I think that the gray and yellow could use a little bit of improvement. So we'll see what ends up happening there. And yeah, I mean, this is good progress for now. I do like okay, I think I know what I'm feeling here. So I think that this should go like that, and then clicking this will open this overlay. So and that overlay should have what? Settings. Me. Let's see what Twitter does for
profile. Oops. Pro-life. Demonetized. That's also... I won't even... Alright, and settings. Profile. What else is needed? Search. Upload. And this here, I talked about this in the last sort of thing we did, but this is a 8-pixel grid. So basically, if I'm getting confused with pixel grids and stuff like that, I can drag this around to anywhere. Take it here and just, I can click on anything and just check. Okay, that's hitting the right pixels. That's hitting the right pixels. Just bring it over. Yep. So anyhow, just a nice little something to have. These could be icons, so let's just see if we can get feather. Whoops, we're in prototype mode. There's also this icon library. Coolicons or whatever it's called. Pretty sweet. And I had one more library that I was using. Remix icons. Search. Now settings could also be in the profile section. That's how it is in TikTok, so just keep that in mind as an option. I'm gonna grab this just for this upload doesn't really look like upload, but it's close, I guess. I'm just gonna close that because I'm too impatient for it. And here is what we're looking for a user icon, I believe. Or at least something similar to this. I don't know why it's not letting me detach instances. It's been really weird. but whatever. Now we're just looking for... Yes, mama. Yes, mama. This is so sick. We do need this, so I'll bring this in. We'll stopwatcheroni. Control B, not working. Don't know why. Bothers me, but I guess we're gonna live with it. Four and two. Okay. Get rid of you. Let's bring in a new one. It's gonna be 24 by 24. No fill. Let's try that again. 24. Yes, it does look a little bit small. That's okay. Alright, we're still looking for an upload icon. So we'll see if I can figure something out. I'm thinking it could be... I could design it. I have an idea. Let's try something out. Upload could be 24 by 24. Something like, let's make this dark gray. The stroke is white. That is rounded. Let's make these two different shapes. So that's one vector. Oops. Here is another. little plus in the corner. See what I'm saying? See what I'm doing here? 2 pixels, just like the rest of them. Which means this is actually going to need to be 6 by 6. I'd like a little bit of padding on the sides. So let's do that. This does go white. Uh-oh. And then on this guy, we can just add a point there, add a point here, delete that. Something like this, maybe? I feel like this could go a little bit bigger. Rounded tip. Rounded tip on this. That's kind of nice. Tuck it in there like that. Not bad. It's kind of cool in my opinion. Maybe it should have a little bit of could also be, this is gonna be a bit of a nightmare, but we'll try it. That, 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 that. Oops. That's kind of nice. What if I had like a little mountain in it, just for fun? Nope. Not digging this at all, but we're trying it. If it was anything, I would say it has to be like a Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. Almost 2 hours into this. I think I like that. Cool. That, and then the search one. This comes out. This rotates like that. Boom. All right, I gotta go in about 5 minutes. Maybe this just goes big, 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 big. Got our little upload options there, but this one could go. Scale, scale. I think these need to get switched because I feel like, at least personally, my hand is more inclined to go up. Up. Right. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Do. 40. 16. Okay, so if I do this, I will be surprised. On tap, we are going to navigate to this. Left sidebar. And that's smart animate. There's literally no way this works. Even if I do this. Okay, let's try it. Absolutely not. I wonder if I did this, if I just tried it out though by itself. See, that's pretty sick. Two hours, 1 minute. All right, everybody. It is a work in progress. But that looks sick. I'm very happy with that. I will figure out how to prototype it. Otherwise, for the time being, I feel like we made some serious progress here today. Scrolling worked at one point. Don't know why it doesn't anymore. Reset. Okay, that's the same thing that was happening on my phone, so try to take it in stride here. Anyhow, it was working. You saw it work. That was cool. We got these animations to come in and out. We got these buttons to be a little bit better scrollable. And everything is just moving along nicely. We've got the following page and the discover page. So I'm feeling pretty happy about everything. With that, I will say thank you for joining. Anybody that joined, anybody that's watching this on the rerun on YouTube. I am still getting used to this. I'm still getting started. But, you know, I figured that I might as well just document the journey here as I sort of drive forward into this world of making apps and stuff. Soon enough, we'll get into the development side of things. But for now, we're just having fun playing around and making stuff that looks good and most importantly functions well and accomplishes the task, which, you know, the task for this is to make something that people want to use to share their photos. Anyhow, thank you for joining. Appreciate the support. Anybody out there, you know, I'm just out here trying this out. We're gonna see what happens, but I'll keep streaming. I won't be streaming for 2 weeks, so count on March as when the stream continues, and at that point we will be, I don't know, maybe I'll stream. I'm just not going to be here at my desk, so we'll see. And maybe I'll have made some progress on this app. Who knows? Anyhow, I will leave you with that. God bless. Have fun. Do good stuff. Be healthy. Go on a run. Stay active. Make shit. Uh-oh, I swore. That's the one time I swear in the whole video. We'll see what happens. Alright. Much love. Peace. God bless. Bye.